Hello, hello, hello. I believe we are live. Let me check. Let me. All right, and we are live, guys. Happy Merry Christmas Eve. Happy holidays for those who are festive in the holidays. Anyways, this is our last live of the year. I will not be going live next week, given that I need to focus on my goals and stuff next week. So today is kind of like a laxy daisy sort of session where I'm just trying to wrap up some things, some unfinished business, and we will see where it goes from there. Um, I'm gonna have to straighten up my system, organize some things, and then we're gonna dive a little deeper into like speed to lead results and stuff like that. So if you're new here, my name is Monte Rodriguez, and I am a licensed wholesaler where I wholesale first, and I got my license 2 months ago, I think, right before Halloween. I think it was either Halloween or right after Thanksgiving. I don't know, but so I'm kind of like a wholesaler in the agent's world, where the legality of everything needs to happen, and sellers need to be informed and stuff like that. So it's real interesting to have me uh, say that I'm an agent to these sellers here in the calls and stuff like that. So if we were to make some calls, just stay tuned and see how I handle those or going about that. So there's some little nuances of verbiage that I change when I'm talking to sellers and stuff like that. So it's really interesting. So I'm going to handle some of these follow ups, and then after these follow ups, we're going to uh, dive a little deeper into what all I spent this year using Ispeedtolead, and then we're going to look at Privy and see how much that's costing me as well. So without further ado, let's just hop right on into it. I don't have that many to do today. I try to I tried to keep it that way. So, and then tomorrow's Thanksgiving. I gotta call somebody around 10:30. So let's hope we can get that handled. And we didn't get that contract signed yesterday. So we're gonna start with that guy first. Let's see. Oh, I gotta tell them that too. I don't remember what the address is. Waiting for the seller, blah blah blah. How about we go to the leads? Right, how about we do that? And then we're gonna go to contract sent. Yep. Alright. Did anybody open it? This is alright, so it looks like he opened it. I got his name and the seller's name. I didn't get any other info other than his email. So we're gonna give him a call and see what's up. This is a deal right here. We got it for 90. Dispo guy said if we get it between 90 and 100, we can move it. So we got a little bit extra cushion for if anything was to happen. So contract sent. Oh, we got to call the other guy too. He didn't call me back yesterday. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. Robert Parks
is not available. The mailbox is full and cannot accept.
So I'm going to call the other contract sent, and we're going to call him back. Come on.
Just given the site. I'm not in right now. I'm not able to.
All right, let's call Robert back. Come on. I think since there's no snow outside, does it feel like it's a holiday or like a Christmas type of holiday? So it's kind of like throwing me off a little bit. Oh, he just called me back. Okay. I'm gonna leave a message. He just called me back.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Robert Parks
is not available.
Was the voicemail?
The mailbox is full and cannot.
Rob, Monte here. Any updates? Being full. All right, so he he opened it, but he didn't complete it. So, all right, he called us back, so let's give him a call. John.
just given the site. I'm not in right now. I'm not able to.
I think we're calling each other at the same time. Try one more time. Come on. John. I don't know if he meant to do that, but we'll see. Come on. These are the most
Just given the site. I'm not in right.
these are the two most important ones that we have so far, outside of the ones we have in the title right now. So these two will keep our pipeline going, pretty much. So I'm gonna give them a call a little later today. Give me about an hour. 1 hour. I set myself a task reminder for 5 minutes. All right. So these are the contract sent follow-ups. I already handled the under contracts. They're good to go. Let me send him a text. I'm gonna do that after because I know he's gonna call me. All right, waiting. Contract terminated. This one. So when a contract is terminated, I typically wait about 2-3 weeks especially if it's terminated from a price reduction, to see if the seller went with somebody else. Might have to go blow my nose.
Please leave your message for
Allegheny service.
I called him from my cell phone last. He seemed to answer. I'll be right back. All right.
Please leave your message for
Allegheny services.
Hey, Amir. This is Monte. Give me a call when you can. I'm gonna try it one more time.
Please leave your message for
All right, let me tag him. No, I can't tag him now. Are you serious? Wow. I was. The last phone I had, I was able to tag the number so when they call back, I'll know who it is without adding them to my contacts. I gotta be able to text me back. All right. I have 41 follow-ups, 18 no answers, and 3 new leads, which I have to get them re-skip traced. I did upload a few expired. However, I didn't go through them. I probably should have went through them before I uploaded it. However, I just went through the whole year from January 1st all the way to yesterday for expireds, and I downloaded it, exported it, and then skip traced it, which is on my CRM now. But I think it was like 1,000, so I'm not gonna sit through that So I'm going to get a dialer within my CRM. I think it's like an extra like $80 or something like that. And then we'll call on it maybe like on a weekend or something. So you probably won't see me do that. Um, but I think it'd be interesting. All right, let me call these guys back real quick. We need to get them on the phone.
Just on the site, not in.
All right, let's hit these follow-ups here. All right, we had to call her today, so that's great. Waiting for my buyer's info, or sorry, buyer went on a walkthrough yesterday. Seller's looking for 450. He gave me a soft 375, but he did say he will run the numbers a little bit more last night. Granted, it is the holidays, so there's really no rush from the seller's end, especially since we're so far 75 grand apart. So we'll see what happens. This one, okay, let me call him. Double dial. We're double dialing everything now. It's about that time. Let's get it. Come on. No other option today. All right, let's go. Come on, Kevin.
Call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, Kevin. Monte here. I know you're working, so give me a call whenever you can. Thanks. All right, double dialed. Good morning. Any updates? Question mark. All right, come on. Come on, man. Let me make sure. So that one was good property. He sent us all the pictures. We're a little tight for a cash offer, and my partner buyer wants to list it. Mm, I'm gonna put him on a 2-week trip campaign just in case I'm not able to get a hold of him. I wanted to get it started, so won't send a text message out for 2 weeks. I must stay and live at the house. This is a dead lead. Seller staying at the house responded via SMS. That's what I'm gonna say. Seller decided to not sell it. He is staying at the property. Edit to workflow. That is probably up early. Hello, Phil W. I don't remember seeing you, so welcome. Are you in real estate, Phil W? He's staying at the property. Add to workflow. Yes, I am. It's only 9 o'clock. But yeah, I don't do it any earlier than 9 o'clock. And then plus, it's literally the end of the year, so I'm not too positive if I'd get anybody on the phone today, other than the ones that we already spoke to. So I'm just using today to just tighten up everything and see where we goes from here. So they want me to call them in March. Gotcha. And these are pay-per lead leads, so these are already sellers looking to sell. I just haven't been able to get a hold of anybody. It's now a good time. Just spoke to Margaret. She died. Okay. Sorry, Monte. Wife was working late yesterday and I was pretty bedridden. Whatever I have, we really didn't get a chance to look at the contract. I didn't forget. I would try to have her look at it today. Yep, land and residential in California. That's why. Yeah, dude. What is it? 6 o'clock over there? Yeah. Yeah, it's 9 o'clock my time. But yeah, it's early for you, so good morning. Alright, looks like last time I spoke to them was October 6th. Oh, wow. Sent out a contract to them. They didn't sign it. Land and residential. Do you stick with California? Or do you do other places? I'm looking for this lead. I called them yesterday. We'll double down.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Oh, I thought he was going to answer that time.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey Walker, Monte Rodriguez here. Last we spoke was back in October about the property there on Penn Avenue. Just wanted to touch base with you, see how things are going. You're still in my follow-up system to follow up with, so if you're not looking to sell anymore, I would love to take you off the list. So if you could give me a call, let me know either way at 412-912-1888. Thanks. I don't know what it is, but Phil, you're making me nervous right now. In the text message I'm just sending, this. Walker, any updates? Question. I think we could get. I think he went with another offer. We'll touch base in a few weeks. I was back in December. Okay, December 16th. They are still offering 120. I'm slow playing it. 125 is more than fair and more than a fair price in this market. And we need to be at 100. So I can wait until the 7th. I could do that. Alright, this one have to be less than what he's owed. Ooh, yeah, this is deadly. So sent offer for. So the seller wanted 190. We need to be at, what was it, 130? Email seller that we are paying too far apart. And he owes 140. Alright, this is a dead lead, so we're going from follow-up to dead lead. Fantastic. Seller wants too much and owes too much. All right, Miss Sandy, we are looking at your property on Friday. I'm just waiting for a buyer to give me the go-ahead, per se. Does it help that he's a really busy guy? All right. This one, general check-in. We could go to one lead on this. I want to keep him as a follow-up. He's not really interested, but he's not a dead lead, so we just put him for a warm lead. Ooh, looks like I missed a call. Wants to wait until after the new year. Tenant occupied, no price in mind. How did I miss this call? All right. Oh, okay. So they called me back, most likely on accident. Okay. Edgewood. Okay, we missed a call. Did we miss a call? We didn't miss a call because we called it back. I said I missed a call, so we're just gonna call him right now. Come on, Pat. See what you got.
The mailbox is full and cannot accept any messages.
Voicemail's still full. Come on, Pat.
mailbox is full.
Yep. All right, we just double dialed him. BM's still full. Let's see what you got. So this one,
Your call has been forwarded.
I overcommitted with giving her a bunch of options, when she didn't have any answers for me. So I think I overwhelmed her. Haven't been able to get with her since. So
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 412. The mailbox is full and cannot accept any messages at this time. Goodbye.
yes, double dialed. BM so full. So the reason why I said yes like that is because, let me see here. He said he's available before noon, so of course he's available. So if he's available, he can call after 12:30. Ooh. Kevin just texted me saying to call after 12:30. We sent him a text. Let's go. What's his number? I'm a little toasty now. I'm trying to wear red to a festive. Alright. Alright, we double dialed her. Alright. I'm so like light. So he will call you between 12:30 and 3. Let's go. Alright, he needed a couple days. Think about it. Alright, so I got feedback from the buyer. Oh wow, I'm so light. Give me a second. Alright, so feedback from my buyer was, let's see. I think the ARV was roughly 350. He says it's 325, give or take, to be safe. Not enough room for profit. This will be a great listing opportunity. Ask them if they will let us try to sell it for 3 months. We can list it for 280 and see what happens. If we get an offer, then we can help them with scheduling to move his stuff into storage. I think he thinks it's a he. It won't cost him anything for us to try. And if we can't sell it, then there's no cost for them. The fee, if we do find a buyer, is 5.5%. So if we do 280, no, he does not. He's not even up. 280 minus 5.5%. That's 15 grand right there, which would be 260. So they'd be getting an extra 15 grand if they let us list it, potentially. No, he's still asleep. Whew. Hold on. Alright, so I'm asking him if it would make sense to tell them that now and still go, or tell them that in person. You bet. Alright. Let's go. We're just trying to tie up some, I don't want to say loose ends, but loose ends. This guy is at 200. I'm at 165. He's been trying to sell it for a couple years now, so we'll see what happens. At that 200 range.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Come on, Bill. Bill? Ooh, sound like he answered. Come on.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 937 is not available. The mailbox is full and cannot accept.
Just tell me that instead of me waiting. Why does my phone go out so fast? That's why 30 seconds. Like, bro, give me a minute. We spoke last month, but probably I'll reach out to you in February. General check-in. Ooh, this is a good one. Okay. We'll talk to Mark about this one. Ooh, okay. I gotta talk to him about this. Ooh, okay, let me see. Let me write this down. So I'm trying to do deals with 2 other wholesalers, and it's been real interesting, like their process. I'm trying not to compare it to my main guy, but it's really hard to do that. They just seem more like laid back and I'll get to it when I get to it type thing. Uh, and me being me, I would want to get to it as soon as I can. Which, in a sense, I'm working by myself. I don't have a team. I don't have my own people that I have to deal with. So,
Can't come to the phone at the moment, but if you leave your name.
Miss Beverly. She answered one time and told me to call her back, and I haven't been able to get a hold of her since. So, come on, Beverly. Come on. Please answer.
Can't come to the phone at the moment, but if you leave your name, your number, and a brief message, we will get back to you as soon as we can. Thanks and have a good day.
Hey, Miss Beverly. It's Monte. Give me a call when you can. I'm gonna just send her a text from my phone, actually. My cell number. You wanted to back about. I think she lives here too, but this is a good neighborhood. Alright. VM and SMS. Alright, we got the 2 bubbles. She's actually a warm lead. Keep existing. I'll do that when I'm done. Alright, we did that when I'm done with my follow-ups here. Alright, looks like we got 16 more to look through. And then I'll call them back. Joy to the world.
call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, Joy, this is Monte. Can you give me a call?
Your call has been forwarded to.
All right. December 16th. Okay. Yes, someone told me there's some of their house, but they have that all talk, no action, probably easier for me to reach out to. This one's a warm lead. Oh, Mr. Samuel, let's see what you got.
Hello.
Mr. Samuel, this is Monte. How you doing?
Well, who's this?
This is Monte Rodriguez. Did I get the wrong number for Dunbar?
No. This is the right phone number, but what's this about?
Yeah, this is about your property on Dunbar. I was in touch with you for quite some time.
Right. This is his brother.
Okay, I was like, your voice sounds different. Are you the magician? Not the magician, the musician.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Okay, I meant to say musician. That magician came out.
Musician. Yes, that's
Yeah.
okay.
All right, you guys sound familiar. You know, you guys sound the same, but he has more like raspiness to his voice. You know, if that makes sense.
Right. Okay. There you go.
Is he
Nice.
Is he there, or should I call back?
No, he's not here right now. He's actually in the hospital. So.
No way.
Yeah.
Is he okay?
Yeah. Well, it's gonna be a long road to recovery. So please add him in your prayers. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, were you the one that was calling about buying the house as is kind of thing?
Yeah, we were in touch with him about that. I know we were figuring out what other places he was looking at to move into, because I know he was thinking about renting or something like that.
Right. Well, yeah, the renting part is put on hold.
Yeah.
The challenge is, what was you guys offer before I think he said it was, don't tell me, it's like 180 or something like that?
Let me see here. Let me go back to my notes here.
And just so you know, I have all the power of attorney and all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
So we can talk.
Yeah, thanks.
Right.
We didn't have a cash offer because it wouldn't make sense for an investor. So we were thinking about listing it for him.
Well, we have a lady that's doing that. That's going to do it if we decide to finally sell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So because he's at the hospital, it complicates things exponentially because, Medicare, Medicaid, all this kind of, man. I was literally just on the other line with the lady, trying to get information and details about, benefits, pros and cons, put it like that.
Mm-hmm.
All the way around, from the medical side to the selling the house side, keeping the house side. I mean, what are we doing?
Yeah.
What can we do? So it's really a little bit crazy right now. But what I could do is, since I have your number right here, well, it just went away. 915. Yeah. So you guys would have to listen to what? So why wouldn't they give a cash offer?
So, given the condition that his property is in, it
Mhm.
makes more sense to have an owner occupant buy it rather than an investor, because we'd be buying it cash for renting it out purposes. And what we could get for rent is, less than what his property is worth. So I'd have to poke him in the eyeball, in order for the numbers to make sense for me.
What were you guys thinking about the rent is? Because
Let me see.
yeah.
This is a 3, 2.5, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. So rents in this area for 3 bedrooms are going for $1,650.
Okay.
So we need to be around a $165 purchase price.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's pretty low.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
I think
Now the water heater I just got him is brand new,
okay.
right? The roof is guaranteed to be fixed, and I was here for the torrential rain. There's not one drop that came through the ceiling, but that's already paid for through Allstate.
Oh, fantastic.
So, I already gave the man the first half, and then they're waiting for the weather, which who knows when that's going to be, right?
Right.
They need, you already know, they need 3 days at 40 and above, right? 40 rising to even think about doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with no rain. So there's some above 40s in the forecast, but there's rain in the forecast.
Right.
Yeah. So it takes a little bit of a combination for them to even consider having a crew get together and come down.
Right.
So yeah, but it's guaranteed. It's already approved. I already got the check and gave it to the roofing company, which is contracted and the contract signed and everything. So yeah. So the roof is going to be done, which wasn't a big deal because I don't see any drops. And the gas tank's already done. The gas water heater, excuse me. So there's no major issues anymore.
Right. And so why would an investor buy that, right? Since it doesn't need any work done to it.
Why would an investor buy it?
Yeah.
Okay, I see what you mean.
Right. So
right. So you guys are looking at more like slightly distressed or distressed.
Yeah. So say if he didn't get.
Right.
Yeah. Say if he didn't get the roof fixed on the mechanicals, new, right, then we could potentially work something out. Mm-hmm. But it wouldn't make sense, right? Because given what we could rent the property out for versus what he was trying to get, it makes more sense to put it on the market to get more eyeballs in it and then get a buyer that will want to live there and not rent it out.
Oh, for you guys, right?
Right. And so that's where we last left off.
Right.
And so I was like, I haven't spoken to him in a while. He was supposed to call me back. The last note I got was back in October. So, Yeah, so you guys are going with another agent?
Well, that's been established a while ago, yeah. But you were talking about a cash offer, not necessarily an agent. As
No.
far as my brother was telling me, so I didn't know about agent thing for you guys.
Yeah, no, that's what the call back was going to be about when he called me back. So I guess that's probably why he didn't call me back, because he found somebody else, which is not a problem. But now I know, you know.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to, have you holding up or hanging you up for your time either. So
Right.
yeah.
Is the paperwork
Right.
signed and all of that? Do you know?
That's confidential.
What you said?
But I said that's confidential. Now, what I'd like to do is still, I have your number here. I've got the numbers, 1650 a month. That cash price would have been 165. Is that correct?
Yes.
Right. And I have your number, and I have, but I don't have your name.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. My name is Monte.
Okay, that's my son's name.
Yep.
Okay.
And that's why he was easy to talk to when he told me that. So, or I was easy to talk to when he was talking to me about that. He's like, I'll never forget you now.
Yeah, you got that right.
Yeah.
And what's your last name, Monte?
Rodriguez.
Oh yeah, okay. Rodriguez. Can you spell it for me just so I don't mess it up?
Yeah, RODRIGUEZ.
There we go. Very cool. Yeah, Monte. That's my oldest son. Rest in peace. Yeah. Okay. Monte, I'm going to have this stuff handy because there's a lot of crazy stuff that we have to figure out now with the whole, Medicare, Medicaid kind of situation. But I do have your number, and I am of sound mind. So let me get all this stuff together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Hopefully things go as planned when it comes to that. I know how.
Yeah, we just want Russ to get better first of all.
Yeah.
And then as he's getting better, we have to find out what our options are. So we don't shoot ourselves in the foot per se.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, thanks. I appreciate you calling back. No doubt.
Hey, no worries. Thanks for answering.
All right. Merry Christmas.
Likewise. Happy holidays.
Yes. You too. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right. So he is going to be on the dead lead. I kind of figured that was the case, especially if well, not necessarily. He's in a hospital, so that's probably why as well. He usually answers when I call him, so. Spoke to brother. He is currently. So there's one that's currently active behind them for 50 days at 210. I think if he was to list it at 199, I think he'd have a lot of better anywhere between 199 and maybe 210. So 200 to 210, I think he could be in a good spot. So he's a dead lead now. I'll just put Sam in here. Sam, I am. Decided to accept another offer. But left voicemail.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 412.
I don't like this lead, so I'm not leaving a voicemail. All right. Miss Chatty Patty.
Hello?
Hey, Miss Patricia.
Yeah.
Miss Patricia, this is Monte Rodriguez. We spoke, let me see, a while ago, back in October, maybe even before that, about your property there on Hawthorne. I believe,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. We haven't done anything with it yet. We're just kind of waiting till the spring to decide.
Gotcha. And I see here,
We're gonna,
yeah, it looks like in my notes here, you were waiting for a property in the mountains to sell or something like that.
yeah, we didn't list that yet. We
Gotcha.
rented it for this season, so we're going to list that March 1st.
Ah, okay.
And then we might list this, and then go to Florida.
Gotcha. You're gonna list it with the same agent?
Probably not, because they're different areas.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Do you have an agent?
Not really. Well, I have one in mind for our mountain house. He's with Berkshire Hathaway. He does a lot of the business up there.
Okay.
There's an agent, a Howard Hanna agent, that does a lot of that, most of the volume in our neighborhood. I'm not sure, though. We're just really we know we're selling the mountain house. We have to.
Mm-hmm.
We just can't afford, and the economy just says it's picking up, and I hope it is. We are support the president and all of that. It's just slow.
Yeah.
It's picking up. So we keep waiting every month, and then hopefully the interest rates, they get rid of Jerome Powell. We'll finally get the interest rates down into the mid fives.
Yeah.
And that will probably help the sale. But we're just, not sure where we want to go.
Gotcha. I mean, that makes sense. There are a lot of uncertainty out there right now.
It is.
I mean,
it is. Yeah, it's kind of scary. And then, we just don't know. Like, we have two other houses. It's just so weird. Every day changes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like I get some bookings come in waves, and then nothing, and then nothing, and then I'll get something, and then it's like it's picking up because they usually come in waves.
Right.
You know, I'm hoping that with the tax returns, you know, when people start doing it, figure it out what they're going to get in tax returns. They book my Florida houses are booking steadily. Like one's booked all the way till May, and then 2 weeks. One in 2 weeks in June are already booked. I have a friend that wants a week, and the other one in Ocala, it's booking further out than it normally does. It usually books real close, but it's booking further out, which I think is a good sign. Like I'm booked for Easter already.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the spring breaks are booking. So that's a positive sign that the Florida market is holding.
Yeah.
The Pittsburgh market, I'm booked for the NFL draft. I opened, we had it in Pittsburgh this year, and they were getting some of the people were asking $1,200 a night. And they were
Way.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it.
Wow, that's crazy.
It's like bigger than the Taylor Swift one.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't believe the amount of people that come in to town. Like there aren't even enough hotel rooms.
Yeah, it's almost like hitting the lottery. It's very rare for it to be here, you know?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, I'll open the calendars, and I put like $350 a night. My one house booked for 4 nights right away, and then the other one, it only booked for 2, so I declined it. And the guys are so nice, and they're like, you know, I said, well, maybe you could find another Airbnb. So I started to look for them, and they were pretty good. They were asking $1,200 a night. I don't feel bad for them, you know. So I told them, listen, if you take the 3 nights, I'll do the 300 some a night. So they took it, and so I made 900 where I could have probably made 3,000.
Yeah.
I just can't do that to people, you know. My husband's like, you're crazy. We're in business.
Yeah.
I said, we do not have luxury accommodations. I'm just not charging people that amount of money. You know, we went to one Super Bowl and someone cut us a break. Yeah, we would have paid. I mean, but these guys were just like normal guys. They're like, we're just normal guys. It's like a once in a lifetime.
Yeah.
To Pittsburgh, but we can drive, and that's what happened to us when the Super Bowl was in Detroit because I don't fly. And we got picked for tickets, and so we had it was a group friend. Well, it wasn't Facebook. It was an internet group. It was a dog rescue group, and they were renting their house out. They lived right near, pretty close to Detroit. And she said, I wouldn't even charge for this. I think we paid $150 a night. And I said, I don't care, you know. And she was just really nice. It was nice for us, so you kind of paid forward. So I booked all those houses. And it's really weird. I booked these 2 weekends in February, and I don't know what's going on in the city, but something must be going on because both of my houses booked.
Yeah.
You know, but so I just don't know what to do, and I don't want to be here about it. You know, it's before Christmas, but we just go back and forth and back and forth. We just got back from Florida, and I didn't want to come home. And we're in northern Florida. So it was cold, but I was still outside my bare feet. You know, and I turned 70.
Congratulations! Wow.
So well, you know, I can't even believe it. I don't feel that old. I feel like I'm like 45 maybe, you know, but
yeah. Well, age is like how you feel, not your age, right?
Yeah, and you know, and it's just weird though. It's like your mom and we're down there, we're going to sell Hawthorne where we live. I said, this is ridiculous. We're 70 years old.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we can make this work. We don't, you know, we think we want to live on Amelia Island, on an Ocala, but if I pay off of Ocala with the sale of the mountain house,
right,
then we could, with that money, we could supplement, you know, and especially if they drop those taxes. But then it's scary, like, what if my husband's a cancer patient? What if something happens to him? And he's like thinking, I'm going to go first.
Yeah.
It's weird because it's like we drove home and, he's prostate cancer and he has a horrible backache now. I'm like, oh no. His scans were okay before. I'm like, he better get back to it. So I couldn't even sleep last night. It's like, what would I do? Where do I go?
Yeah.
Like, what if something happened to him? Where do I want to be stuck in Florida alone?
Yeah. I know.
Or do I,
Yeah.
So, it's so weird.
I know you mentioned that you guys were thinking about moving back into the Mount Washington house, right? Because of the one level or something like that.
We were.
Mm.
We were thinking about that, but we can't afford to have Amelia Island in the mountain house. And that house makes money because we have lower overhead.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Once we sell the mountain house, we can take that money and we can pay off both our Pittsburgh houses. Or I think there is a way. Someone told me, they sent me an article. You could do a reverse 1031 exchange.
Can you really?
Yeah, it was really weird because it was the agent that listed our one house, and she's really smart. Of course, she was so smart she underpriced my house and it sold like really quick. But anyway, that's beside the point. But she was really quick, and she's an investor, and she looked it up and she sent me the article, and it explained how. I sent it to my sister-in-law, who's my accountant, and it said if you take a vacation home that you've had for so many years, it's a reverse, and then you pay off another vacation home and make it your primary.
Mm.
It's like a reverse 1031. You don't have to pay the capital gains, and I can't find it anywhere. But the article was written by one of the companies they escrow the 1031 money.
Gotcha.
But it says that you can do it, but you have to make the second home primary residence, and it also has to be a rental, which we could do that with Ocala.
Right.
We could pay that off, but we would have to reside there. But that has a guest house. It has an auxiliary dwelling unit on the property, that's kind of why I bought it.
Mm.
And those are becoming so popular now, because they're changing the zoning to allow them.
So if that's something, so say you find that article, is that something you want to do? Is to go back to the Ocala?
That's the one we could pay off. We would have enough money to pay that off and have a little extra money.
Gotcha. Okay.
So we have to make it our primary care, or our primary, and then we would homestead it.
Right.
But we would still have the option of renting out the guest house, which would pretty much pay the utilities, and we would live for free.
Right. And so you have to sell the mountain house first to do that.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
We need the money to do that. Right now, we're holding steady with our savings.
Gotcha.
And I'm trying to keep it at a certain amount, but things are going up and up and up, and it's just everybody wants money from me.
Yeah.
And I have a cleaning person in Florida. He called me. He said, "Can you send me money today? I have to put gas in my car." I said, "I'm going to pay I had to pay my other cleaner $600. That's 3 cleans. $600.
Mm.
That's
Yeah. So if you sell the Hawthorne one, would you still be able to do the Ocala?
No, we would not have enough money to pay off the Ocala.
Oh wow.
We would have enough money we would have roughly 100 to 115,000. We have enough money to pay off our Hallock Street house. But we don't have to pay taxes on that. We don't have to pay capital gains on that money.
Yeah. So I mean,
I just don't know what to do. do. There's so many options.
Yeah. I mean, I'm willing to help you figure out what the solution could be. Do you have a
I
cell
don't
phone
know.
I could maybe send a text to?
Yeah. I think. Are you an agent or what?
So I'm actually an investor. I'm also an agent as well.
And are you located in the United States?
Yeah, I just moved from Crafton. I'm in Overbrook now.
Ah.
Yeah. Let me send you a
Okay.
text. What's your number?
Are you in my crafting? So I just told you my whole financial background.
No worries.
Are you in my Crafton neighborhood news group?
I believe I am. I'll have to double check.
Yeah, I run that group.
Yeah, what's your number? Let me send you a text real quick.
Okay. Are you in the Pittsburgh Real Estate Investment Group?
I believe so. I'm gonna send you a text right now.
Okay. Because Rachel Gordon is who I dealt with.
Oh, she's a good one. She's a good
Well,
one.
she's let me put it this way.
Oh boy.
She doesn't work hard. She likes a quick sale. She's very smart. Very smart. But I still think she bullied me into taking the lower offer.
Oh
And I
man.
think I honestly think she had something to do with the sale of the house, like she was involved in the sale. It was a very weird deal. Very weird. They put 2 roofs on my house in 4 months, and they ripped the whole deck off the back except for the 4x4s,
Mhm.
and they never got the permit. And all the wood is sitting in the front yard. It's been there 6 months. I
Still?
own the house next door to it, and it's just really weird. I looked at the assessments, because we all got reassessed. So I looked at my Hallam Street house and my 608. So I checked 604. She got the assessment lowered on that house. I have owned that house for 30 years. She got the assessment lowered after paying $167 for it. They lowered it $10,000. How do you get that done?
Right.
I don't know. So her taxes dropped. And Rachel's really smart about stuff like that. I don't know. I think Rachel's involved. The girl's been taking possession for months.
Yeah.
Months. She's a foreign student. She's a BMU. She's a Chinese national. Which, I knew that. I didn't care, but I don't know. The house, it's got stacks of wood sitting in the front yard. But anyway, Rachel was the one that sent me that information.
Gotcha. So are you going to use her to potentially list this one, or can we list it for
No,
you?
I would never use her again, ever. She didn't market my property. She held it and sold it to the first person. So I didn't get a highest and best offer, and I sold it way low. I lost about $15,000
Oof.
on that house. Yeah, I did. She took advantage of my age and the fact that we were going to Florida, and she told me she didn't do any work at all. None.
Sorry you had to go through that. But now you know.
She was a bully. She was a real bully, and I was ready to fire her. And because she never put a lockbox on my house. She never showed it. I gave her both listings. They were next door to each other. She never showed them. She had one open house. She never showed the other one.
Are these the one in Mount Washington?
Yeah. I owned one on Griffin Street too. I sold 604 and I owned 608. She never did anything. She didn't put a realtor lockbox on. She just put a regular lockbox on. And it was a Keller Williams deal, and the agent that sold lived in Florida.
No way.
Yes. And so they put it under another agent's name, and then when I got the closing papers, there was another agent in here. He was the manager of the North Hills Keller Williams office. See, they work in teams. I don't know if your license is what. Probably Keller Williams will say. They work in teams. But I think Rachel did both ends of the deal. And then I think Rachel's construction company did the work and why they put 2 roofs on my house. Now, that doesn't affect me. I mean, I had already sold it, but I've never seen anything
I
like
gotta
that
get off the
before. Why would
phone.
you put 2 roofs on a house in 4 months?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. So
And
you're,
rip it?
it's safe to say you're not gonna relist with her.
I would never. No,
Okay.
no. She's very smart, and smart, but in a cunning type of way.
Hmm.
And I didn't trust her, and I just didn't trust her. She was real. Yeah, she made me do all the work to the house before she'd listed, and then when I listed it, she took off for all those things that I had done. You know, like, and it was just, we just did not click as after when she got my name signature on those listings. We never clicked.
Hmm.
We just never, we butted heads, and she wouldn't list my house as having a den. I had a 5.5 by 11 room off my kitchen. She said, I'm not listing that as a den. I said, but it's a den. She said, no, it's not usable. I said, it's an office space. We went back and forth. I said, but there was already somebody. Once the girl went through the open house, she never did anything because they were holding off the girl with the Foreign National, and she was looking for financing.
Ah.
And they were waiting for her to secure financing, although they presented it that she had financing. And she was not a U.S. citizen, so it was really hard for her to get financing. I don't know. Whatever.
No worries.
I've never sold that house for what I sold it for. I mean.
Yeah. I mean.
You know, but.
I could talk to. So me and my partner, we're both licensed. I mean, you're gonna wait until the spring, right? March, April-ish, or are you gonna wait until the mountain house sells?
Yeah. I know I'm listing the mountain house.
Okay.
March 1. Well, the people are going to be up there until February 28th. Then I'll have it cleaned. And then I think I'm going to use Josh Crow. I've talked to Sarah Sweeney, and she's very nice, but she's with Keller Williams.
Okay.
And I don't like the way they operate. I really like Sarah a lot. But they all work in teams.
For here, this property or mountain house?
The mountain house. It's a different area.
Yeah.
So Josh Crow does most of the business up there. You know, he gets,
God.
And it's not, I mean, it's probably going to list, my neighbors told me to list it at 575. I'm thinking somebody else told me to sell 450. I don't know. This one in Crafton, what's her name? And I don't even like her, but she sells the rest of the houses. She's just really active though. What the hell's her name? Lou Ryan. Lou Ryan does the business in Crafton.
Do you think we can have a fair shot as well?
What agency are you with?
Deacon Hoover.
Who?
Deacon Hoover Real Estate Advisors. We have a few rentals out this way, so we know this area really well.
Are you in the multi-list?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care. As long as it gets sold, I think that, you know, this house it's a 4-bedroom.
Yeah.
Two baths. One of the baths is down in the basement. We're fixing it up, you know, to make it more warm, like not like a basement bathroom. We got to do that. We have a third floor that has 450 square feet. It needs to be carpeted. It's a big house.
Okay.
And it's in decent condition. I did all the wood forms and I had it all painted when we moved in.
Mm-hmm.
But it has a nice kitchen. It's very non-functional, but it's very pretty. It's dark oak wood, but it was all custom done.
Okay.
And so it's like it's non-functional. Like, because there's I have no counter space. Yeah. But there's some things I want to flip around in it. But it'll sell. It has a garage. It has a sensitive backyard. I I mean, any family, it'll list it. It'll sell right below 300.
Yeah,
And
absolutely. What is your?
You know,
Do you have an email? We could start an email chain.
yeah, it's
You got a Hotmail still? Oh wow.
I have a Gmail, but it does not show up on my phone.
Gotcha. All right, let me double check this email. Hold on. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, my Gmail doesn't show up on my phone.
Wow.
Only some of the emails, because I've tried to use it like when especially for real estate, like when I list a house and they have to send like an agreement or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
No, but they were like, it's coming. I'm looking on my phone. There's like nothing. So I have to log into the computer, but the Hotmail will come through on the phone. Everything comes through on the Hotmail, but it won't on the Gmail. My phone's set up with Gmail.
Yeah.
There's no clue.
Oh wow.
I got 3 Gmail accounts.
Jeez, I'm gonna start this email chain with you, me, and my partner Alex. That way we could just get the process started. I know you don't want to wait, or you want to wait until March, right, to fully talk about it, and maybe we could get the ball rolling.
Yes.
Okay. Is there anything else you need to tell me about the property there?
Here in Crafton? No,
Yeah,
it's on Hawthorne. It's on Hawthorne, which is one of the nicest streets.
Yeah.
It's I have 3 220 lives. I can't even. I have extra 220 lives. You know, you never have a 220 line. You're like, oh shit, I got to pay like $1,000. I have 3 of them in this house. It's the only thing it needs is the furnace is dated,
Okay.
and that would be like $10,000 gift back. It's a boiler.
Okay.
But a lot of the houses, it doesn't have AC, but a lot of the houses don't. In Crafton, it's not unusual for a Crafton house. It's a very solid built. All the floors were redone, and it's a nice house. It's a fireplace. It's beautiful. I thought it was log burning when I bought it.
Yeah.
And it's not, and it's very unique. I've never seen a fireplace like this. It's very medieval looking with stone, and I assumed it's real deep, and here it doesn't have fire brick. So I had 2 companies came out at $6,000 to make it gas and $9,000 to make it log burning because they have to put fire brick in it.
Gotcha.
But it's so pretty. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I bought the house. But it has double staircase. The woodwork was painted white. They did some altering of I'm sure it had pocket doors at one time, and they were taken out. And they redid the archways, but it's still a pretty house. It'd be a great for a family. I don't know why they never used the 3rd floor because they had 4 kids. The people that we bought it from bought it in the 60s.
Jeez.
I ripped out 2,200 square feet of green sculpted carpeting. It's on the walls on the way down to the basement. But anyway, so I mean, it's just a nice family house. It's really nice. Anybody that has 3 kids, a lot of people take the smaller, the 3rd bedroom, which it's still this bedroom's big enough for a. It's not huge, but it's not one of those teeny. The 4th bedroom, it's big enough for it. You could probably fit a queen size bed in here. I have my office in here.
In the den?
So, no, it's a bedroom. We have 4 bedrooms on the 2nd floor. 2 really big ones, a smaller one in the front, and then my office is in the back. And then upstairs we have a big staircase that goes up. It's not just like a little narrow staircase. You open the door and there's a staircase and this landing and a staircase, and then it's huge. It's 450 square feet.
Yeah, that sounds big.
They took the radiators out up there. So I need to put some baseboard heats up there or replace it with newer radiators. My plumber, I've got bids on it. It's going to be probably $1,000, and it's a pine floor. They never did anything with it. I had it budded and painted, and with the intention I was going to use it, like put my office up there or something.
Yeah.
But it's just, the house is big. It's 2,200 square feet, and then you add the 450. But it's made it really nice. I mean, it has a big dining room, and it's just, it's pretty.
You said it's 1.5 bathrooms or 2 bathrooms?
It's actually 2.
Okay.
The one in the basement, it has a toilet and a sink, and then they put a shower, it's a self-contained shower. They put it outside so that the plumbing, they put it over a drain, and we don't want to move that because we're afraid if we break that seal, we might get water leakage.
Right.
So we're building like a wall out and around to make like a hallway, so that when you walk in, you'll have the shower there, and then go around the corner, and you'll have the toilet and the sink and another area. And we're going to paint it and just to separate it from the rest of the basement.
Right.
Because we use it all the time. And I told my husband, we just have to make it kind of funky, cutesy looking. Because, if you have kids, they'll definitely use it. And the guy that we bought from, he was a painter. And so I think that's why they put that bathroom in there, in the shower.
Right.
Because he was a painter, and they put a really nice side door in with a landing on the side, so you can walk right in from the side of the house, which would actually be kind of nice for a couple if they wanted to even divide this house up, kind of on the QT, and either do something with the basement, or even we thought of doing having the downstairs so we can close it off when we go to Florida, and do Airbnb it on the you're allowed to Airbnb a certain percentage of your home in Grafton. But we just never did it. We just never did it. We have 2 dogs, and whatever. Whether I have dog hairs and stuff like that. It would probably whatever. But it does have that option because it has the back entrance and it's all fenced in the back. We fenced in. We have a detached garage, so we have our Volkswagen in there, and then we pull our car, but we have double gates. We just shut the gates, so you could easily have someone enter either through the side or through the back, and the neighbors wouldn't even know. If someone wanted to do that, which things are expensive. I told my husband, there's a lot of immigrants coming into Grafton. I don't know where they're putting them, but they're in the schools. And I told my husband, if someone offered me $400,000, they could easily put 10 people in this house.
Did you get my email?
It just went through. Well, I'm going to have to get off the phone, and I'm holding you up to it. It's before Christmas. We got to go a little bit of shopping. I don't know. Okay.
Well, I'm going to. Can you just respond in the email just to make sure you got it, or just to let me know that you got it?
Yeah, let me check it here. I had somebody charge me $250 to change a keypad for a garage. Do you believe that?
Not even a little bit.
Said, in Florida, I said the keypad cost $11. He said, well, it was $75, and we had to come out on the weekend. I said, well, why would I didn't even answer him back. Okay. Holiday focus. It might come in on my junk.
Okay.
Canvas at holiday.
Let me refresh my page.
Okay, Canvas. I got a thing from Round Point. I don't have a Round Point mortgage.
All right, try now. I just refreshed my page. It said it's sent on my end.
Okay, HGTV.
No.
Coffee Holiday Evan, HGTV, Groupon.
It'll
no reply. Just so low?
It'll be potential listing. The zip code.
Okay, wait. Potential listing. Hey, Patricia, I have Alex here. He will take it from here, Alex. Patricia will let us list the house for her. She's wanting to wait until the spring to her situation. She has another home in the mountains. Okay, I got it.
Yes, awesome.
Okay.
And could you respond? Wouldn't it be a good time to get a hold of you?
Oh, yeah. I don't know. Anytime in the morning after the holidays.
No, you respond in the email when you get a chance.
Yes.
Okay. Awesome. Well, let's get the ball rolling, and we'll be sure to touch base with you after the holidays, okay?
Okay. Thank you. Have a Merry Christmas.
Likewise, you too. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Every time. Every time. Oh, I struggle with talkative sellers. All right. All right, guys. That was. We missed a call. We missed 2 calls, which is okay. All right. Who called us? Of course. Yes, I knew it. I knew it.
Hello?
Ms. Donna, you would not believe I was just on the phone for 45 minutes.
Oh, that's okay. I mean, it's no big deal. It's not like it's an emergency.
I know,
That's
but
no problem.
I know, but I was like, I knew you were calling me as soon as I looked at the time. I was like, oh crap.
No. That's, things happen.
Yeah.
So it's no problem. So how are you today?
It's too blessed to be stressed, they say. What about you?
Well,
How you doing?
I don't know how more stressed I could be.
Oh no, what's going on?
Just basically, Monte, is my job situation, which I explained to you. I work for my friend.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure I told you 24 and 25, and well, the bankruptcy, that's done, thank God. I just have to send in a payment, and I don't know why you have to take an end test. I don't understand that. You have to take a beginning test, an end test, but anyway. Her, working with that so-called friend has just put me in a bad place. So, anyway, that's why I'm stressed, worrying about work. I was job interviewed. Well, me and Barb, when I say Barb, that's my friend that you're going to possibly look at her place also.
Okay.
Remember I was telling you over in McKees Rock?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we both have an interview 2 p.m. on Monday.
They're open on Monday? Wherever you're going?
Yeah, they're a thrift store, red, white, and blue.
Oh, gotcha. I've always been wanting to go in there.
Oh, they're wonderful. I used to work at the one on 51.
Yeah.
Yeah, I worked there numerous times. They're nice. Yeah, I love thrift stores. So.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, there's a lot of good deals. So.
Oh, absolutely.
If you ever get a chance, there's one over on Noble Farm Road. Do you know about that one?
Yes. So I pass it almost every day, actually.
Oh, okay. Well, I worked there too. And then the pandemic came and we all kind of lost our jobs. So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, anyway.
Jeez.
But I was wondering if you could call me Monday, or I'll call you after the interview, and we can set up a day for you could so you could come over.
Do you? Let me see here. Hold on. Next week, my availability is Saturday, the 3rd.
Well, I don't know when, like, if we're going to get hired or,
Right.
When I was over in 51, he was in training as a manager. He's really nice. He knows how I work. So it just,
Okay.
95% of it looks like we're getting hired. So.
Okay. What time is it? You said 2:00.
He wants us there too.
Okay.
So.
Can
I call you when I'm done, or you want to call me? I mean, when I get home, or you want to call me when you're free?
Yeah. So Monday, I'll be free after 4. If you wanted to call.
Okay. Yeah, or you call me because I'll be done. Yeah, when you're free. I mean, you can call me later if you like 6, 7, 8 if you want. It doesn't matter.
Okay. Let me put this in my calendar now, so then that way I'll call you when I'm done.
Yeah, and then we can set up a time where you can come over, and hopefully you can go over to Barb's, take a look at it, and see,
Yeah, because don't you guys still have to find a place, right?
Well, I can't speak for her because, she just is in a different predicament. My job situation, has been bad. That bankruptcy thing has been bad. I was thinking about moving to California. So there's a lot to think about, and I don't really know, you know what I mean? I'm not in real estate, so I never, thank God, had to deal with bankruptcy. So, I don't know if you recall, I was asking you some questions about a person in my predicament.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say I wanted to stay in Pittsburgh, but because of, the bankruptcy thing and how I work, it's probably going to be a little rough to get something, because I know you said that's probably true. So I don't know. I'm in a dilemma, so I'm sure you'll help me out when we talk more.
Yeah, absolutely. My partner Alex, he's more informative about that, so I'll see if he could give me a little bit more clarity on that, or maybe have him give you a call or something like that.
Yeah.
I'll what time is it actually? I'll be talking to him later today, so I'll bring it up, and then that way I can have more answers to you when we see each other in person.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know I've heard when a person goes through bankruptcy, it takes, like, when Barb got her car, the lady who did the finances, she said it takes about a whole year, wait about a year or so before you apply for a charge card and, do it from your bank.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it's like, oh boy. I really didn't need to go through bankruptcy, but I was guided incorrectly from she was a lawyer at the legal aid.
Uh-huh.
She scared the heck out of me because I thought I'm going to lose, because I was behind on the taxes. And short tax service. I've never met the man, but you only get, I think, 2 chances, like the, payment arrangements.
Uh-huh.
But like I said, I was even under the table for like 12 years. So, I mean, the job situation has been a little crazy. But, as far as bills and that, I was okay. She just told me, I'm sure there's places that will help you when you're you having trouble with your taxes and stuff. But she told me about the stupid bankruptcy, and I don't know why she would do that. Oh, she said, because you'll lose your house if, Well, talk to whatever his name is. It's Jordan Tax Service. I don't know why. To me, if I'm working with you one day, if you have 2 chances to catch up on your taxes, for example, I mean, maybe you're going through some trying times, you know, could be anything.
Mhm.
Why can't I give you another chance? You know, if you're trying to pay your tax, we're using it as turn it around. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to get on your feet, and I'm going to say no, 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 you're trying to pay your taxes, and I'm telling you, you can't have another chance. To me, that doesn't make any sense.
No, it
That's
does
ignorant.
not. Yeah. And
But
that's
then you're yapping because I'm behind my taxes. Well, give me another chance. What's the difference? You don't know what's going on in here.
exactly. It's all about like numbers to them, and they don't really care to listen to the personal, behind the person and what they're struggling with.
No, they're all in cahoots. Even the guy, when I called down at the city for my taxes, he was really nice. He talked about whatever. Like I said, I don't know if that's Mr. Jordan or that's just the name of his company.
Mm.
But he said, "Oh, I know it's not. It's that's." He couldn't say what he wanted to say.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know it's not too nice over there. You know, in other words, the ladies are sweet, but they don't control. You know, he's the one that you only get 2 tries. What's the difference if you need another try? You're trying to pay get up on, get your taxes under control.
Yeah, I don't understand that at all.
I don't either. Isn't it better to give somebody another chance so they can make payments
Yeah,
instead of saying no?
because it's not
And
like
then-
you're trying to not pay.
Right. I mean, I don't even know what the heck happened at the time that I got behind. But I mean, as far as bills, that's no problem. I mean, I know how to pay bills. My mother used to be a manager for fashion hosiery shop, so she taught me about, budget and everything. I don't like that. I don't even remember how I got behind. I don't know if it was a bankruptcy, because that drained me,
Mm-hmm.
So, but anyway, ask your friend and, what, what, like, oh God, my brain just went blank.
I know.
Oh my goodness.
Do you have an email by chance?
Yes, I do.
All right, one second.
It'll be a better year for you.
I
You're
love
gonna-
it.
There you go. You're
That's
going to
so
sell
funny.
lots of property.
All right. What's your email? Fantastic. I'm going to start our email. I'm going to ask him that, with the bankruptcy, the process, and all of that in the email as well. So then that way, if he does have anything to say, you'll be able to see it too. Okay.
Yeah. No, I mean, ask you this. I know you probably have to ask him. Now, a couple months back, I spoke to you about me, my cousin, and Barb getting a place together. And I know, obviously that's not a good idea with family. But Barb and I, my cousin and I, we had an outing out. So I'm not speaking to her. I care less about ever speaking to her. But anyway, now I have thought about, since her and I both have properties, like a possible duplex, or I don't know. I mean, that's the only thing I could really come up with, that because we both have pets.
Right.
So, I don't know if you have pets, but you want your own space anyway. So, I thought possibly maybe a duplex or somewhere where private entrance or something, where there's you each have your own, cooking area and stuff.
Yeah.
And run that by your friend. Since she's not been in bankruptcy, so I mean, I don't know how that would be if I don't go to California. I'm just trying to think of everything. you know, see what happened. And I may have told you, being under the table for like 12 years, that really put me in another predicament. Because in the beginning, the lady I took care of, her son was what is it? CPS. Yeah. So he used to do my pay, and I would get money every week, and then because would go towards, like, when you retire, then he gave me money under the table. But then I had left and come back, and he wouldn't do that anymore. So I was strictly under the table, and that messed things up too. So, in other words, when I looked for a house, I wasn't able to get a higher range, higher price home. So you know what I mean. I had
right.
Because of whatever your budget is, you have to go in this price range. But if I wasn't under the table, I would have been able to be able to look at other places, because she was showing a lot of not great areas. Some nice houses up in what the heck you call it? Actually on 51. Can't think of the tip of my tongue. I'm from the red, white, and blue. Beautiful old houses, but there are gangs up there. So that wasn't good. But so I was in a lower range of a property. So
Yeah, especially it depends on the price, because the price will determine the area that you can afford.
Exactly. And these houses were gorgeous, old, big, sort of like Victorian homes, but they were having, there were some gangs up there. And I mean, I'm from uptown, so I wasn't trying to go to where a gang related.
Yeah. I just sent that email. Did you get it? You're skipping on me. Alrighty.
Hello?
Yep, I hear ya.
I don't know. These phones are crazy.
No worries. I just sent you the email. Did you receive it?
Oh, let me see.
I think the title is bankruptcy or something like that. One of the two.
Let's see. Let me try to pull it up. Uh-huh.
You got it?
I have, yeah, she is a seller. Oh, okay. This is I don't read it all because you're on the other line. Okay, I'll read. So it's like you're asking her to think about some stuff. So what I told you about.
Yeah, I'm asking him if what would be the best case scenario moving forward, given the fact that you just cleared the bankruptcy status. So hopefully we have a response from him today or tomorrow, but obviously it's the holidays. And he's
no problem.
He's getting ready to go down to Florida actually for the month. I think he's leaving on Saturday.
Okay. Yeah, it's no hurry. It's not like I can do anything anyway, so I'm not sure. It's a big step, no matter where you go.
Absolutely. And I wish I had the answer for you, but I don't know.
No,
I'm not too
it's okay.
Yeah, I'm not too knowledgeable in that area.
That's all right. Well, then when you get the information, you'll have some more knowledge.
Yeah.
And down the road, if somebody asks you.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So, at least you would too, right? So if anybody else asks you, you'll know. But so let's see when he'll answer.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but there's been I don't know, 7 people in the last few months keep calling about the house. I don't know what is so fascinating about wanting this house.
Oh wow, you're not answering or talking to them, right?
No, I just say call me back in a few months or whatever, because I don't tell my personal business.
Yeah.
You know? But you know, well, I have said a couple like you know, going through bankruptcy at the time. I can't do anything, you know,
Yeah.
which is fair. You know, I don't want you to keep, not you, but in general, will keep bothering me. You know.
Yeah.
Because I can't do anything. I mean, you can, but it's like getting a car. I had to wait for weeks to. They had not Final Steinberg, but they send all your information, like you're interested in trying to get another car to. It's a higher up or somebody else in the court system that has to okay it, and then they send me 2 letters. Like when you go looking for a car, you have to bring these letters. I thought. Then they said, well, you can afford $400 some. I thought, where did you get this at? You know how much I make. I'm paying $500 some bankruptcy. So how am I supposed to have a $400 some payment?
Right, and then plus insurance too.
I mean, you freaking excuse me, you crazy? I mean, do you not know how to add?
Yeah.
That's like almost $1,000 just for bankruptcy and a car payment.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, I'm not making thousands of dollars. My work, you know, has been up and down like nuts with her.
Yeah.
But I gave it many tries, being her caregiver, and that's it.
Well, at least you tried, right? And now you're
I
going.
did try.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
Yeah, well, you know what, Montel, I turned down a good job, making $18 an hour and $25 a day with, like if you go to let's say you take your client to the movies and you go eat or something, and money for gas just to take care of her. And all it did was get me in such a horrible predicament. So, yes, I did. I overly tried. So,
yeah.
You know.
Well, hopefully this job interview on Monday goes your way, and
yeah,
we'll talk then. Okay.
So. Yeah. So what you want? So then you'll call me.
Yeah.
Later. Okay. No problem.
Yeah, I'll call you. It'll probably be like around like 4:30 or something like that.
That's okay. And that doesn't matter, as long as it's not right at 2 o'clock. That's just, you know, anytime after is no problem.
Okay.
So, but all right. Well, I hope you have a wonderful holiday.
You too.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. We'll talk Monday.
You got it.
Yeah. Bye.
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 I was be like, that wasn't no 6 minutes. That wasn't 6 minutes. That was like 15 minutes. 20 minutes actually. Okay. All right. Cool. Call after 4 on Monday. Let me text her real quick. Check in with me after the holidays. All right. You bet. What time of day works for you? That's what I'm going to say. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do it. Let's see, you bet. What time of day works best for you? Yeah. It's in here. For what? After the holidays, we're gonna do like Tuesday or something. Oh, all right, we got a missed call here, and then we can go back to what we were doing. a message didn't go through.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey Ted, this is Monte calling about the Winter Hill Street property. So if you could give me a call when you can at 412-912-1888. Thanks. All right. Hopefully the next one sends. Keep them here.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
All right. All right, so hopefully it sends. All right.
Hi, this is Mark. I'm not available right now. Please leave a message, and I'll return your call as soon as I can. Thank you.
Of the year, Leslie. Of the year. I won't be here next Tuesday, Wednesday.
Hello, this is Mark.
Mark, Monte here. How you doing?
Doing all right. How about you?
Oh, I feel better now that you answered. Haven't spoken to you in a couple months.
What's going on?
Yeah, I was just touching base with you about the Edwards Way properties. Have you guys have you sold it yet? I know you were entertaining another offer.
No, we haven't sold either of them.
Gotcha. Are you still looking to sell them, or what do you think?
Yeah, we'd be interested if we could get a good offer.
Okay. So I know we were close, but there was a few little details there. Let me see here. What were you looking to get for it again?
And this is for 3215 Edwards Way.
Say that one more time.
Is that right?
I didn't hear what you said.
3215 Edwards Way. That's the one we were looking to sell first.
Yes. Yeah, because I think that one didn't have the lot, right? And you were going to separate it or something like that.
Yeah, so we own a lot across the street where the people in that house can park.
Mm-hmm.
So we could do some kind of agreement if you want to have somebody be able to park across the street, off the street.
Yeah, because that street is so tiny, and it's a dead end too, which is okay. But the fact that it's all the way in the back, that's kind of like, where would they park?
Yeah. Well, everyone on the street is able to park right now. So there's spots.
Yeah. So I guess where were we at last? What were you looking to get for it again for the 15?
I'd like to get at least 145,000.
145.
Right.
Okay. Oh, gotcha. Okay, and then Tony was at 130, so that's where we were at. And that would be the best you can do there is the 145.
Yeah, I mean, because otherwise I'm just going to wait till the tenant leases up and then put it up for sale.
As by owner or with an agent?
With an agent in August.
Okay.
Or, probably June, like a couple months before the lease is up.
Gotcha. And then you already have an agent that you have in mind?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me see what I could do now that I know you're still looking to sell. I'll talk to Tony because the one he was looking at, he didn't get. So hopefully he's still looking to buy in this area. So let me get in touch with him and I could get back in touch with you. You want me to send you a text, email, or what?
Text would be good.
Text, okay. And then well, it's the holidays. I think he just went out of town actually. So yeah, I'll text you as soon as I have an answer for you. Either way, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Awesome. Thanks for answering today, and hopefully you have happy holiday. Okay.
All right, thank you. You too.
Thanks. Bye. Thank goodness. Yeah. Yeah. No, this is the last one of the year for me. So yeah, I think I gained like 20 subscribers since I've been doing this like regularly. You haven't been here in a while, Leslie. All right. Still interested in selling. Yeah, no, I'm gonna be busy next week, so. But yeah, you could Ozzy, that's on you, man. You better post on your YouTube channel. Alrighty. So I had a buyer for that. He's at 130 and the seller's at 140. And in order for me to get some money, we gotta get him at either 120 or 125 and maybe get the buyer up to like 135, but we'll see. I'll send him a text later today. Actually, let me do this now here. He's gonna... Do I have his number? Oh, there we go. Tony! I'm gonna email you. I just sent him the email. Alright. Call he and get more info. Let her know I would be glad to discuss with her and if her situation. If we can help her, then I give her some guidance. I'm familiar with the BK process. Nope, not this one. Hey, this one came back around. He is still looking to sell. Did you get that other property that you were looking at? All right, I let Tony know. So now we just see. It is the holidays. Uh, section monthly party as well. Mention as to Tony. That one was a Fizbo follow up. Tony. Alright, waiting for Tony. Touch base after the holidays. Text, don't call. Let me write that down. Text, don't. Text preferred. Okay, so for that contract we called earlier, he didn't get a chance to talk to his wife about it, and he said that he could try to get it done today. So hopefully, uh, that one does not have a expiration date on it. I probably should have put that there. Price $50K. Called him on accident. Wants me to call back in February. Okay. Ooh, got to talk to this guy. Hopefully he's not in the hospital. No.
The wireless customer you are calling is not.
One more time. No. No way.
The wireless customer you are calling.
All right. Ooh. All right. Talk to him about that. Ooh, this dude. All right. Ain't no way. Okay, there we go. He better answer. This is a good time to get a hold of him too. 11 or 12.
The person you have called is not available. Please leave a message after the tone.
Hey, Chris, Monte here. I've been waiting for your call, so if you could give me a call when you can, thanks.
person you have called is not available.
Please leave a message. Thank you.
Hey, Rick, Monte here. Give me a call when you can. 412-912-1888. Thanks. Come on.
Hi, you've reached Rick. Please leave a message.
This is a dead lead. Yeah, someone's too much. Currently on vacation in Atlantic City, thinking about moving there to Florida. They will not make a decision until after winter. Wants me to touch base January. Alright. Having tenant issues, looking to evict him. No price because she would want to see the property. Alright. Renting $50K. Tenant 2014, currently month. Why am I waiting to reach out to him? Ooh. This was December 3rd, and my next follow-up is not motivated. Got it. Alright. Feeling a little better. Wants to hold off till the springtime, April rush. Okay. Family member moving out will repaint. Still no price in mind. Wants me to touch base in February. Okay. These are all recent too. Doubled out, straight to voicemail. Ooh, we're officially on our call, no answer. We have 18 leads to look through. Let's do it. We have to put this together.
The person you've dialed can't take your call now. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, simply hang up or press pound for further options.
Hey, Danny, Monte here. Give me a call when you can.
person you've dialed.
Need to skip trace. Doesn't it? Alright, let's go elsewhere.
Hello, you have reached the home of Ray Jablonowski. I'm not here to take your call. Please leave a short message. I'll be glad to get back to you as soon as possible.
Hey Ray, this is Monte. That kind of rhymes. I'm dropping a line. If you could, give me a call when you can. It's probably like, what the hell just happened?
Hello, you have reached the home of Ray Jablonowski. I'm not here to take your call. Please leave a short message. I'll be glad to get back to you as soon as possible.
At 412-912-1888. Thanks. That was a... Ew, let's see. I have it as a Fizzball as well. Did they end up listing it? Of course not. Man, I'm a sucker for these Jolly Rancher Chews. Which they have 7 as the serving size, and I think I'm on number 3. So let's see.
Please leave your message for 4124.
Hey, Anton Monte here. I am calling about that property there on Oregon Street. If you could, give me a call when you can, 412-912-1888. Thanks. I saw the sign.
message for 4124.
Might have to go soon.
This phone
All right. We just went out here. We should be all good to go. Maybe. Hold on, guys. I'm having technical difficulties on my end. All right, we should be good now. Those watching, can you guys hear me?
This phone number is protected by spam call filtering. Please press 7-3 to continue. Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. Sorry.
Hello, it's Barb. Please leave a message and I will get back to you. Hello, it's Barb. Please leave a message.
Just go straight to voicemail.
This phone number is protected by spam call filtering. Please press 30 to continue. Sorry, I didn't get that. Please press 30 to continue.
All right. Try one more time. It's a
Phone number
landline.
is protected by spam call filtering. Please press 60 to continue.
You have reached 733-090. Your call at this time. Please leave a message after the tone. Thank you and have a good day.
Hey, how's it going? Monte here. I'm calling about the property there on Old William Penn. Not too sure if you guys are still looking to sell that. I'm reaching out to see if we could be a good fit. So if you could give me a call when you can at 412-912-1888. Thanks. Man, my mouth is so watery right now. Come on, Mark. Answer the phone.
Please leave your message for 41.
Hey, Marcus, Monte, if you could give me a call when you can. Come on.
Please leave your message for 4. Please leave your message for
No way.
Please leave your message for.
Hey, it's Lawrence Horn.
Hey, it's Lawrence Horner. Give me a call. Leave me a number and I'll call you back. Real busy. Thank you.
Hey, Lawrence, Monte here. Give me a call when you can. Come on.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 4129. Message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, how's it going? Monte here. I am calling about the property there on Ballsman Street. So if you could give me a call when you can, 412-912-1888. Thanks.
Hello?
Hello, I'm looking for Miss Chewy.
She's not available.
When can I call back?
I don't know, sometime next year?
What time of day? Morning, afternoon, evenings?
I'm not sure. She's not in the country, so I'm not sure.
Oh, wow.
I believe it.
All right. Well, thanks for letting me know.
Mm-hmm.
Bye. I should have asked when she'd be back in country. Still not back at once.
Hello.
Hello, is Joe there?
No, he isn't.
When can I?
Can I take a message?
Yeah, my name is Monte. I called you the other day about the Sherman Street, and you mentioned that he's the person I need to speak to.
Yes. What did he? What was you trying to offer for it, so I can tell him? Because I
Yeah.
don't know how you're gonna catch up and down with him. I'm his wife, so what was you trying to?
Yes.
He reached out to you, but it's my house, so.
Gotcha. Well, I don't have any other information other than the property address and whatever's online. So I wanted to just speak to the decision maker to see if we could be a good fit. Would that be you or would that be Joe?
It's gonna be me,
You? Oh, sweet. All right. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking to?
Daisy.
Daisalia. All right. I had it in my mind, but I didn't want to butcher it. Okay. So you are still looking to sell it though, right?
That's the option.
The option, okay.
Yeah.
How much you looking to get for it?
It's something that we well, I'll just say like I haven't really sat down and thought about it, and I don't know what he had in mind, but I think when we had talked he said around 80, but we don't know. That's just something that a number he came up with. I don't know how he came up with the number. It might be because the house that just sold around us, and our house is better than is, like the house next door. When you look at it and you look at the house that's on the other side of our house, and you look at that house, it's a double duplex. So when you look at one side of that and look at it compared to our property line and where it is, I guess that's where he came up with that. Because like the person next door, like for example, built a fence on but it's our property that this fence is on that he built. So like anybody that buys the house, it's a fence. It's a wooden fence, like the privacy fence type.
Mm-hmm.
The man put it there and I don't know why he put it there because they don't have a driveway, but he put it there. We just never said nothing about it because we really don't care. We're them type of people that like stuff like that don't bother us. We don't care about stuff like that. So like whoever buys the property, they can make them take that fence down because it is actually on our property.
Mm.
Yeah. So I don't know. But what you've seen online, what would you offer?
Well, I could get to that. I just need a little teeny bit more info. Are you living there or is it vacant?
No, we're living there.
Okay. If you were to sell, would you have to find a new place to go, or is that something you guys already have?
We will find someplace else to go, but I'm already looking at other places because going up and down the steps is a little bit too much.
Gotcha.
I have lupus, and he has a back issue that's not reversible for nothing. So all on one floor, I guess a ranch style would have been something that we should have thought about before now. But, we've been in the house for 21 years.
Wow.
Yeah, we've been in the house for 21 years. Our son was 4 months old when we bought the house.
Wow.
4 months. And he's 21 now.
That's amazing.
He goes to school and he goes to school and everything. He goes to school at home because he helps take care of his dad. He watches him while I can work. And that's just our family dynamics right there.
Mm.
So to find another place, would I say it would be hard for us to find another place in 30 days or less? I would say no. It wouldn't be a hard thing. But like I said, it's an option that we're looking into. I don't know. But I'm thinking that when the answer is yes, we'll be ready to go in 30 days.
Right. Well,
we'll be ready to get up and go.
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously 21 years is a long time, and I wouldn't even expect for you to be out that fast, given the situation that you guys are in and and the lack of mobility that sounds like as well. So yeah, as much as I would love to close in 30 days, if that's something that is too fast for you guys, we could always extend it. That's not a problem.
Okay.
You said you are looking right now. You got anything in your mind?
Basically, I've been looking, and I haven't really seen any ranch styles. I've seen just apartments,
Mm-hmm.
and I've seen actually, I'm supposed to see an apartment right after the beginning of the year, and it's not ideal of what we really want to do, but with everything that's going on and the health issues and all of that, that is the best. most likely it's going to be the best thing.
Yeah.
Because if he falls, he's done. I mean, if he falls, and he is young, so if he falls, that's it. If I fall, that's it. If you know, and our son, it's just like, you know, only part about all of this is that I feel like I took some of his childhood away because he knew, like, his dad was sick. Well, his back and everything started when he was 5. So he's from 5 until 21. He's known his dad that, oh, if dad goes to sleep, I got to wake him up because if not, that he got sleep apnea and he really stopped screaming at night. I mean, that it's pretty bad. You know, I feel bad about my son, but my son is a good kid. And I mean, I know everybody says that son is a good kid, but I really got a good kid. I really do. And he's the type of kid that no matter what the situation is, if you look at him, he don't want for anything. We make sure we try to make sure things doesn't interrupt his daily life. Like my son is 21, but even when he was 10, 11, 12, he don't know nothing. He don't know nothing about being out there in the streets except for I'm supposed to have a place to stay, I'm supposed to work, and I'm supposed to save money, and I'm supposed to make sure we okay. He doesn't do none of this stuff. Don't go out. Don't do nothing. He don't do none of that. He's a gamer. So, you know, when kids are gamers, he's been a gamer since he was like 11 years old. So him being around his dad and watching his dad, that's the most hurtful part about all of this because he don't know no other place but there. And we don't have no other family. We don't have family. So my mother passed a couple of years ago, and our family dynamics hasn't been the same since. So I'm pretty much, you know, we are tied to the house, but because of everything, we can be untied and take our memories and what we have with us. It's just got to be big enough to fit my stuff in my dining room and my living room, or the main two. Just as long as the stuff fits that in a decent sized bedroom for my son and for us, that's it. We don't need all of that. We got more space than it wants to be. It's 2 parts to it's the internal garage, and then there's a storage area underneath in the basement, and that's where the porch is. There's another part of the basement as soon as you go down. That's where the hot water heater is, and we have like gym equipment down there, and we have washer and dryer, freezer, stuff like that down there. Then you go up the steps, and then you're in the kitchen. And then when you go around the kitchen to the right, you're walking into the the dining room. And then you go around the corner, you into the living room. And then you go up the steps, and then there's 3 bedrooms. And then there's a pull down to go up into the attic.
Okay. Could we make another bedroom up there, or just storage?
I would say that I would say storage.
Okay.
But because of how it's made, I would say more storage. We don't go up there. Like my son, between myself and my son, we'll go up there. Like my husband beforehand, he used to go up there all the time. But we was just up in there and looking around and stuff. And it's more or less, I would use it as storage or don't use it at all. That's just me. That's me. I would either not use it at all, or put some storage. Do I store stuff up there? I store stuff mostly down in the basement. We put them in bins and store it in the back of the garage, because you can still fit a vehicle in the garage, and we got bins back further, Christmas stuff, all of that. We normally store all of that. My son's baby clothes, we still got baby clothes. All his stuff is sitting back there, so it doesn't interfere with pulling in and pulling out and a car being in there.
Right.
That's just our personal. That's just what we do. That's personal stuff that we do. We can't help it. I mean, I've been like this all my life, and I'm older than my husband, so this is just how I am. If something, it's always been, if something happens, I want to be able to get up and down without too much issues. I want to be able to do stuff myself and not have people come in and do it. And That's how my husband was. He was the person that used to fix everything and the whole 9 yards. So as far as that part is concerned, that's basically it. We just put a deck. We put a deck on. The deck is, we have that Quaker Builders. Quaker Builders. They're the ones who put the deck in the back. It was a covered. It was supposed to be a covered porch, but I was scared to step on it. Even though we bought the house, I was scared to step on it. So we got it tore down, and we got the Quaker Builders to build a deck back there. So there is a deck there. There's an area there where we put rocks in the back so that you can drive up on it or you can cement it in. We had rocks back and had a board, 4x4 going the long ways across so that if we do pull in, whenever anybody comes and they pull in there, they know they'll hit that without getting too close to that makeshift fence that the people already had there when we got there. That was already there. So we got a board there. We have a 4x4 going across so that when you drive into that area, before you get too close, you'll hit that. You'll know to stop. And that's even backing up to, you know, to stop. We put some, that's the area there, and then it goes down. It's like a hillside. It's a small hillside, and then it's the rest of the backyard. That's about it. You have any questions for me?
No, you helped enough. I was looking at some properties in the area as you were talking, see if I could get a good value of, you know, if we were to come in there, update it, what we could get for it. Have you replaced any of the mechanicals or roof or anything like that recently?
No, we haven't replaced anything. I do know the house. I'm surprised that the house sold for what it sold for, because it sold for with a great big hole in the basement and the whole 9 yards. And they sold that for between three. I think they paid somewhere between 2 and 4. And I was like, I know that that's too much. Now on that area, there's maybe about 6 of us that owns our house. Everybody else, nobody else don't own their renting. So it's about 6 of us in that whole on that whole street, that the whole Sherman part of the street that owns their houses. And there's several vacant ones as well that people have moved out of, and they went in and fixed them up, and that they are still sitting there. So I don't know, like the people that bought the house next door, there's no way that they wouldn't see the house. They had to see it online and liked it, just like I did with my house. I seen it online, and I was after looking at 20 houses. I seen that one. I thought, oh, this is the house, and never knew how to get to the house but one way. And that's to go down Robinson Boulevard, go up Sunrise, where Sunrise turned into Sherman. That's the only way I knew for a year and a half how to get to the house. I didn't know that you can go up Twinswood Avenue and turn on Pearl Street, and the house sits right there. The house is right calicorner to the corner.
Oh, yeah. 1213. Is that what you're talking about? That address?
No, 1302.
Oh, 1302. No. The house next door. Or catty corner.
I don't know. It's 13. One is I think it's 1300.
Oh,
is the one. Yeah, that's the one that sold for. It sold for a lot, but I'm surprised that it sold for that. It was a daycare center. It was partly daycare center, partly party house for at least 19 years.
Yeah, it's double the
house. So
it's double the square footage of your property. I was looking at that.
It is, except for the big hole in it and the whole 9 yards. It's that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost 2,000 square feet.
It's bigger.
Yeah.
But the condition was worse.
Right. I mean,
so I don't know.
So will we have to replace the mechanicals and the roof and stuff like that?
Yes, because unless what attract us to the house is the original wood. Now what we did do is take the ceiling fan out of the living room. The ceiling fan is completely gone. We didn't want the ceiling fan no more. But yeah, basically that's what attracted me is original wood in the house. Everything was the original wood, even the doors. So that's what attracted us to the house. But yeah, like we still even have the original boiler. We got a boiler that we have them come in and check it out and update it and make sure that the insulation and or whatever is in there. I think it was the insulation that they told me to make sure all of that's in there and working properly. But yeah, I would if I moved in there, if it was me and I'm just moving in, I would want. There were several things that I would say that I would update, but some things would take away from the beauty of the house. And like it's radiators in there, radiator covers, the beautiful wood on it. You can't replace that. There's a fireplace in the in the living room. There's a fireplace. It can work with gas without. We chose to have the logs that blow out air. That's what we use. We use that sometimes. Basically, that's about it. There is not too much more. I mean, it'll need painting on the outside because that was too high for me to let him get up there. When he wanted to try to get up there, I was scared, so I wouldn't let him up there. I would say some of the stuff needed to be replaced. But I'll tell you what, whoever replaces anything in their house and resell their house is going to get just as much money because it's brick.
Yeah, what do you think we could sell it for when we come in there and spruce it up?
To get it together, depending on, I think between, with today being the cost of everything, I think it'll be way less than $20,000. And I'm just saying that just because I know everything has been skyrocketed like 2 or 3 times the amount. So if the cost was still down, it would be about if you put $15,000 in it, I think you can get just as much out of it. Just with $15,000.
Okay.
It's the person's particular taste. Like when we moved in, they had carpet down. We had the carpet people from out in Norfolk come up and put new carpet all down around upstairs. Like we didn't have to do much. I think when we moved in, what we wanted to do that we did was the carpet. We replaced the carpet. We come with our own stove and refrigerator, which is black. We've always had a black for over 20 years. That's what we have: black stove, black refrigerator. We just updated them because it was a refrigerator with the freezer on the bottom. But I thought it was cute, and it held more. But he let me see for myself it didn't. So we replaced it and put another top freezer on top refrigerator. We just replaced the stove just a couple of years ago with the grates on the top. I mean, my house. I mean, when you look at my house looks good on the inside. I mean, my kitchen is black. I mean, I could send you a picture of my kitchen. My kitchen is black. It's red and black. It's apple. It's an apple kitchen. I probably would. I would replace the doors. I would replace the doors. The door going to the deck, and I would replace the door coming in. That door. Because and the only reason why I say that is because I know they don't make them no more. Because when we went to get them replaced, they said because of whatever that they couldn't be replaced with the same kind of door. We couldn't get the same kind of door to go on there, so we chose to keep that door.
Gotcha. Is this your cell phone number?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I'm about to send you a text real quick. Tell me what I gotta do to make your house look like this.
Okay.
This is what I'm going for. If I was to buy your house, I'm gonna send it to
Okay.
you right now here. All right, I'm sending the Zillow link so it's easier for you to pull up here.
Okay.
It said it's sent on my end. Did you get it?
Yeah. Okay.
So this is about almost 200 square feet bigger than yours.
Okay.
Same bed, bath count.
Okay. The bathroom would definitely need to be redone.
Okay.
Oh, Lord. I'm waiting for it to come again. It came in the bathroom. It's not. The kitchen is nowhere near that big.
Okay.
We have a portable dishwasher, so there's no room there really for a dishwasher to be into the cabinet.
Okay.
But we have a portable dishwasher. Actually, the stove is the stove that I have.
Okay. Oh, that's awesome. Are you gonna take that with you, or what? Are you gonna leave it?
No, I'll probably leave it because and we move into an apartment. There's no reason for us to have it.
Right. Okay.
Let's see. Let me keep going. Change the bathroom fixtures.
Okay. Well, I got to do the bathroom anyway, right?
The kitchen fixture.
Okay.
Yes, the kitchen fixtures. You would have to take up all of the carpet.
Okay.
The basement. My husband had put some carpet down and around, but our basement basically is the same color. I would have to look underneath it, but it's the same color gray. It's gray and white. The back, like I said, we put a deck up there. The deck is up on the second floor. There's not you got room in the back. Anybody that buys it has room down in the back. That's basically the front door. Like I was saying, a different front door would be more updated because you can't buy the same front door that's on there.
Right.
In the kitchen, we have red ceiling fan, and I think he just took that down. But yeah.
Okay. So I think
the walls the walls is a grandstand tan.
Okay.
And not. Okay, I think I done looked at almost all the pictures. Wait a minute, 24. Wait a minute, got a couple more. 26. Okay. That's about it.
Yeah, so that's what I think. So for me being an investor, I'm going to do some quick math really quickly. Let you know where I'm coming in at. So I think that is the perfect comparable to your property. You are a little bit smaller. So in this, before I get started, you mind if I share with you what I'm thinking right now? Okay.
Yeah.
So it's just going to be basic numbers, right? So I'll take that property price per square foot, what it sold for, and then I'll times it by yours to see what we can sell it for on the back end when we do update the property. So it's telling me that if I was to update it similar to what this one is, that I could get about 130,000 after it's all updated and completed, right?
Okay.
So in order for me to do that, I I need to replace the roof? Roof you said?
I would. I would.
Okay, and then I would
Just,
okay, and then I would need to replace the hot water tank and furnace.
yes,
Okay,
because it's a boiler and the hot water tank is a few years old, but when we got it, it self clean. It self did everything.
gotcha.
We
Okay,
had it open.
all right. Then now I have to do the bathroom, do the kitchen, right? Got to repaint, take out the carpet, refinish the floors.
Yes.
Okay, so all of that is going to cost me about 50,000. So if I do 133 times 0.7, that's to calculate commissions, holding costs, the utilities, closing costs for when I buy it, right? And then when I sell it. So if I do that times 0.7, I'm down to 93,000. And then I have to minus my 50,000 for me to update the property, right? And that brings me to 43,135. And you're looking to get 80.
At least 80. I wouldn't sell it for that amount.
Right. So it wouldn't make sense for me personally, because if I could sell it for 130 and I buy it for 80, right? So 80 plus 50, that's already 130. There's no closing costs involved. There's no profit involved, and everything has to go right for me to buy it at 80,000.
Oh, I understand, but I wouldn't sell it for 40,000. I wouldn't. It's no sense of getting rid of it unless he get ready to go into a nursing home. So, and he's not going into no nursing home. I'm not going to let him go into a nursing home. So,
right.
I wouldn't care if I have to put a bed in the living room or in the dining room. I wouldn't do it. So,
yeah.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries. Would it even make sense to touch base with you or what?
You can if you like, but at 40,000, no.
Right.
No, because 40,000 wouldn't cover moving and all of that. It wouldn't help us do anything.
Right. And you still have a mortgage or anything like this on it?
I do. I have a mortgage on it, and it wouldn't be.
Oh wow.
Beneficial. It wouldn't be beneficial to us.
Right. What? So how much is left?
I'm not for sure. It's not a whole lot, but I'm not for sure because it should be. I'm getting too old for that. So.
Well, yeah. If you had the property for 21 years, so most likely you got about 5-6 years left, maybe.
Mhm.
Well, unless you got a 30, so it'll be 9 years then, and then you're paying down all the principal. There's not much interest left.
Not much, nothing left.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Let me I'll touch base with you in a couple of months when the spring market hits. Maybe there's a few other properties that have sold for a little bit more, and maybe we can push the values over there. But as of right now, with everything that has sold and what I'm seeing, that's where I would need to be. And yeah, so let me I'll touch base with you. Hopefully your husband gets better and with his back and stuff.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
We'll see. It's in the Lord's hands.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's right. Yeah. So hopefully he gets better and hopefully you get better and all the things like that. And hopefully you guys find a new place that you like that are still on one level.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You enjoy the rest of your day.
You too. A Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
I totally forgot to ask about that. Crap. We got to do the root. I wasn't even taking notes, honestly, but husband has health issues. She has lupus. U.S. Son helps take care of son. I don't know. Maybe I could have did a little bit more rapport with her, but I was just too focused on finding some comps. I really like that comp I sent her. Price 80K, wants to move into single story house. Started looking. Does not want the husband to go to nursing. Needs new roof, bath, kitchen. And mechanicals. APPROX 50K. ARV 130K. What was it? I sent her this comp. It's okay. On to the next one. We got a few more to go through, then we could be done here. Yeah, buddy. Hey, Monte, just got your email. My funds are a little tied up right now, and I'm going to be out of town for a few weeks, so I can't make any immediate offers. He has indicated how much he's willing to drop the price. Yeah, I got him down to 140. Yes, down to 140 right now. With the parking and the side lot. All right. I'm going to mark him as a dead lead. Oh, wait. First off, offer was made. 50,000. Oh, not 50,000. And that's not me getting paid neither. So we'll see what happens on that. But that's a dead lead. Now, wants too much for the house.
are not available. Please call back.
Hey, how's it going? Monte here. I'm looking for Kevin about the property there on Laketon Road. If you could give me a call when you can at 412-912-1888. Thanks. Ooh, just 5 more. All right, after we call these last few, double down, no answer. Oh, this is a Fizbo. All right, Ozzy got this one for me. So let's see what happens. It's off the market.
Hi, this is Donna with Shortly Fencing. I'm unavailable to take your call. Please leave your name, phone number, and a brief message. Thank you.
Hey, Miss Donna, this is Monte. I just looked on Zillow and it looks like the Claretonica property is off the market. Did you end up selling it? Because we're still looking to buy. We are in this area, so we'll love to meet you there if you are still looking to sell. Anyways, give me a call 412-912-1888.
Hi, this is Donna with
Yeah. Hey Donna, any updates? I'm trying to hold my bathroom until I'm done with these calls.
Hi, this is the voicemail of Ken Fanueli. I'm unable to get to the phone. Leave a message, and I'll return your call as soon as possible. Thank you.
Hey Ken, this is Monte. Give me a call when you can. 412-912-1888. Can you believe?
Hi, this is
Hey, it's Kayla. Leave a message after the beep and I'll get back to you. Thanks.
Hey, how's it going? This is Monte Rodriguez. I am calling about that Fleming Avenue property. Possible buyer for that. So if you could, give me a call when you can at 412-912-1888. Thanks. All right, so come on. I have to go to the bathroom so bad right now. I have to go to the bathroom. I'm getting hungry, so we're gonna wrap this up soon.
Please leave your message for
Dan Wallet.
Hey, Dan the man, it's Monte. Give me a call when you can. Thanks. Straight to voicemail. All right.
call has been forwarded to an automated. Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. Is not available. The mailbox is full and cannot.
All right, guys, this is the last call we have today.
called is not available. Please leave a...
All right. We called them already. So that is it for calling today. Let's go into our Ispeedtolead account and see. Now, this isn't updated. This is for today. I gotta go in there and update it because I update it on my CRM and not necessarily into Ispeedtolead. So there's going to be a big difference in what's going to happen here. So here's what we're going to do. As of today, December 24th, I think. Oh, all right. Let's see what we got. Let me refresh, because I think it's going to change if we refresh it. All right. So if I go into my CRM, does it give out any information? Let me see. It does. Okay. So ideally, I need to see it on this side. All right. So it looks like in my refund did status, I got 61 leads in there for debt lead, or not debt leads, refunds. Let me just write this down. This is going to change. So refunded equals 61, and that I got 1709 back. For my dead leads, I got about 105 in there. Dead leads. And that equals 2817. All right. And my closed, we got 3 in here. And it cost me $87, those 3. And I got 35,500, 35 and a half, so 35,500 back. All right. Let's see. Contract signed, we got 2 of them. So that's the 2 that we have with. Ooh, see, I gotta update this. So this is not updated. We got 2 of them in there. And that's cost me $38. We got contract sent. There's a lot of tabs in here. We're at 3 for $77. Okay. And then all right. And then we got offer made. $10 in there. And that cost me $264. Okay, contact made. So we made contact with them. Now they could be in my follow-ups on my CRM, or they could be, under contract, everything else. I haven't gone back into here to update it because I'm in my CRM more. So in my contact made, we are at 18. And that cost me $378. Contact attempted, so call, no answered. No answer. That's our biggest one, 34. And that's cost me $736. And then all the ones that I've opened, just to open it to add on my CRM, I didn't put if it's either contact made or call no answered. So they're just opened. And that cost me 23 cards, 23 in there. And we're at 481. So I'm going to add all of these up real quick and see. So this is what I'm confused about. So I'm going to add them all up. So we got 61 plus 105 plus 3 plus 2 plus 3 plus 10 plus 18 plus 34 plus 23. So all together, oh wow, 259 leads. Okay. Outside of that 259, I got 61 that was refunded. So now we're just technically refund 61. We're at 198. So out of those 198, as of right now, we've closed 3 of them. So 3 divided by 198. Oh, let me do that. 198 divided by 3. So 1 for 66. I closed. 1 close per 66 leads. That's high. But then again, I'm only in this county. So as of today, it's 1 per 66. And how much did we make? We closed 35.5 divided by 3. And that's 11,833 per deal. So 11,833 per contract. That's great. My average last year was 8,000. So I'm glad that it went up here. And this is just for PPL. So I have to update everything. So that is what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the year, just to keep a total track, because I would want to be better next year than I was this year. And now that I'm getting everything under wraps and organized, we can have more. I can have a more detailed answer for you. So as of right now, before I do everything, it's one closed transaction per 66 leads. I think that's fair enough. Hopefully it's less than that after I upload everything else into it. But anyways, it cost me, okay, there we go. So we're averaging about just under 12,000 per contract here on assignment fee. So now I'm going to add everything else up. So it cost me 1709 plus 2817 plus 3550. But I made that much, so we're not going to do that, not yet. All right, let's start this over. All right, so we got 1709 plus 2817 plus 3877 264 378 736 481. So $6,500 for these total of 259. It cost me $6,500 total. Literally right on the dot. You figure, because I like to upload 500 at a time. So how many months is that? $12? No? 500? What the heck? 13 months. Well, I guess. All right, so $6,500 I spent to make 35 grand. I would do that deal all day. All right, so those were just the rough numbers there. So we spent for Ispeedtolead. Ispeedtolead, out of 259 leads, that cost me $6,500. My average per contract was just under 12,000 at 1188 11,833. Closed 3 deals, 1 per 66 leads. And that is before I update everything. So hopefully this 1 per 66 goes down. I will want to be around like between 20 and 30. So I could be like every 30 people that I talk to, I'm guaranteed to close 1 or 2, right? So that is what I have to find out to get you guys better answers, because I know that's one of the most questions that I've gotten is how much is it costing me to do all of this and stuff like that. So, and that's outside of the coupon club, right? So that I paid for the year. I think I'm at like $1,200 or something for the year, and that pays for the whole year of coupon club. If you do monthly, I think it's like $200. So I'm technically, I saved $1,000 by just paying the year up front. So outside of the monthly subscription, I had $6,500 into it, and I've already made 35. So money well worth it. Almost tripled, right? Tripled the investment, and that's not counting the 2 that we have under and all the other ones that I missed, and that was just from May of this year. So I'll give you guys a little bit more details and what I find after I, spruce up the numbers a little bit. But that is it for me. I appreciate the time, energy, and effort. Happy holidays, happy new year, and I'll see you in a new year. Until next time.